How's it going, y'all? How's it hanging for everybody? Hey, John 2! Hello to Ridge Quit. Hello to Overmark and Cinders and Literally. How y'all doing? All y'all sexy people in the house. And Gravy! Hey Gravy, how you doing? And Macapenga, of course. Of course, Macapenga as well. Of course. Of course. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Having the morning coffee. Awesome. Yeah, not bad, Gravy. Not bad at all, bro. Oh, yeah. I gotta say, hey Stoley, how's it going? I gotta say, I was watching Elohim. Just before I started, I was watching Elohim for a bit. And lol, his entire group just got wiped in Darkest Dungeon. Like the whole group. Rip. Rip group. Group gone against the first boss. It was like a first boss with like a cauldron or something. Man, that was harsh. And the whole party, man, it was epic. It was epic. He's still streaming Darkest Dungeon right now. If any of you want to chill out, he is fantastic. He is the best entertainer on stream, man. He's just amazing. And it was fantastic. Truly fantastic. He played a bit of epic music while that battle was going on, and the music finished just perfectly at the climax of the finish of the battle when his group got mauled. It was amazing. Like the timing was just, you couldn't have done it. It was amazing. It was like a 4 or 5 minute long battle, and the timing just perfectly went with the climax of the music. It was amazing. It was just, sometimes things on his stream, man, just work out incredibly well timing wise, and just you cannot beat it. You can't beat it. It was so good, man. So fucking good. He is just amazing. He is amazing. But it was so funny. It was so funny, man. Damn, it was funny. Right. So, shall we, since you've got your coffees and other various refreshments that you may particularly wish, should we get it on? Should we get it on? Hey, Slade, how's it going? My inky black screen. Inky. Inky like a pinky. Not sure how that works, but whatever. Should we get it on? Should we get the grooves on? Now, we got about an hour and a half, I think. We stopped this at about, afternoon time in the game. We stopped it at a weird time. Normally we stop it at night time. We stopped it at a weird time because, as you can tell, I mean, you've only got like maybe 10, 15 people or something here at this time in the morning, right? Or this time in the afternoon for me. It's just afternoon now, it's midday. But normally there's a few people here. And I felt that if I had streamed for another hour last night, that we'd be starting off today bang into a horde. And most people would miss that. And I think that would be unfair, right? Most people do like to see the horde stuff, even though it is a time that I particularly hate because I can't interact with the chat. I'm just killing frickin' zombies forever. But most people like watching the horde stuff, And so I feel it's bad for me to play for 4 hours and then everybody misses the horde. So I stopped it at that time because we've got about an hour and a half real time from when I stopped talking and actually kick it off. Got about an hour and a half or an hour 40 real time before the horde actually hits, I think. Which will give a lot of people a chance then to get here by then, so that most people will be here. Do you know what I mean? So that the people get a chance to see that horde rather than thinking they watched like 4 hours of me and then missed the frickin' horde. Right. Although saying that, we had plenty of frickin' action yesterday. To be fair, right? We had like 3 hours of solid zombie killing yesterday, didn't we? Like 3 hours of it. It did not stop. That was the most manic I've ever seen this game. The most manic I've ever seen this game. And I don't know about you guys, but I have seen in many chats and in many other streams, people complaining that Alpha 13 there aren't enough zombies. I'm sure you have seen the same thing. In fact, I've even mentioned it in the past. Not that there aren't enough zombies, but the zombie spawns are different. So I can go to a town now, and I don't have to clear out 150 zombies before I can start looting the town. The zombie spawns are different. But, as we saw yesterday, there are enough zombies. There are enough mobs to deal with, right? Oh my god, Slade, seriously, you might have missed it yesterday, bro, but honestly it was 3 hours of solid zombie killing. 3 hours. It went on for 3 days in game. We just couldn't get rid of them. 3 days. It was getting ridiculous. I didn't see the chat for 3 hours, man. I didn't once look at the chat for 3 hours. And I hated that. I did really disliked it. I hated it. It was just too much. To be honest, I probably should have just paused it every so often and just paid attention more to the chat. Maybe that's a fault of mine, you know? Maybe that's a fault of mine and why particularly once you're into it, you just gotta get into it kind of thing. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. But I really hated that, to be honest. Difficulty settings, of course. So we go through our settings at the start of the stream every single time, just for those that might have missed it, those that don't know. That is my seed, for anyone who wants to seed for, well, a lot of people want my seed. But that's it. In case you want to make the same map that I'm on. Difficulty setting, of course, is on Survivalist, which is the one just before and seeing there down the bottom. Daylight length is 18 hours, which cuts down a dead time in the stream at night. 24-hour cycle is 60 minutes, which allows us to have our break every hour. Loot abundance is on 25%, hence what's in the stream up the top of the title. Enemy spawning is on very high, which is 150%, which is also in the title up top. And airdrops are disabled because they're OP as fuck. Yeah, John too. Yeah. Hey, Crunch, how's it going? And Darking, how's it going? Dark King, what's up? What's up with y'all? It was great. We were able to chat amongst ourselves without you interrupting. Well, yeah, yes, there is that. Yeah, you were. Full credit to the chat, to be honest, because there were probably like 50 or 60 people who still stuck with me, despite the fact that I was ignoring you all. I did, yes, Slade, I did. There was probably about 50 or 60 people who kind of ignored, who kind of stuck with me although I ignored you for like hours. Hey, G Revel, how's it going? How you doing? So, click start. Now, I kind of want to drag things out a little, but yeah, I kind of want to drag things out a little. Just, there's a, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they're nerfed the spawns in the wilderness of towns. I personally loved having to clear towns. I hope they bring that back. It's just boring in towns now. No, I've found it to be quite good because of the fact that I do still get plenty of zombie action, as it were. If they'd nerfed towns and we then missed the zombie action completely, then I'm with you, right? But I find that because we still have plenty of zombie action, as it were, that it's okay. I don't mind it so much. I don't miss it so much. So I'm kind of with you, but not with you on that. You know, I know what you mean. But at the same time, I'm happy as is. I can live with it as is. So, yeah, kinda. You know, yeah. Cement. Let's make some more. Okay. We are gonna need to start the forges up again soon. I do think we'll have to do them. We'll have to start them up after the 7-day horde here has been, but we are gonna need to start them up again soon because we're gonna need a lot of this, a lot of concrete. So it's gonna get tricky. It's gonna get tricky. We need more of that. Should we have a quick look at food and stuff? We're going to eat. Try and get a bit of regeneration going before our horde hits us. Yeah, hacks. Absolutely, man. Hacks, totally. The hacks are real. They are real. Yeah, I understand that. You know, towns should feel like they're a focal point for where the zombies would be, right? And I get that. I understand that, and I kind of agree with that. But at the same point, I don't mind the system we've got right now. I feel it's usable, it's playable, and I don't really miss particular zombie spawns too much. I think we're okay, you know. Mm. I think we're okay. I think the balance of zombies right now is okay for me, actually, for my play and my play style. I think it's okay, and I'm living with it quite nicely. Should we go and do a little bit of diggy diggy? Since we've got all the gear and we've got all the stuff, you know. We haven't got too far to go on our diggy diggy as well, which is good. Diggy diggy diggy. So I think we'll go and do a little bit of that. Hey Hot Toddy, how's it going? How's the streaming going and all that jazz? Those of you who don't know, Hot Toddy does also stream. Mostly I'm there for the fact that, you know, it's Hot Toddy. The game's kind of irrelevant. But she does stream Euro Truck Simulator too. And I'm sure other things, I don't know. I've only seen her stream Euro Truck Simulator 2, which is an awesome game, for those who don't know it. It is a bloody good game. Very chilled and relaxed game, and I started streaming Euro Truck Simulator 2. And the best thing about that game is just how chill it is, and the fact that I could just sit and constantly watch chat, right, and interact with chat. What a great game to be able to do that, you know. Fuck, that didn't really work out. It's a brilliant game for the ability to be able to do that. Brilliant game for that, right? You just sit driving along, trucking along, watching the chat, interacting with everybody. It's a wondrous time had by all. I should maybe check these zombies and stuff actually, because I could do with the brass, and I could do with the pills if I can get some pills. Quite important. American Truck last night, awesome. Well, has it come out now? I thought it only came out today. Has it come out last night, or have you got it early? Did you get it early? Check you out. Check you out, one of the early gang. Or did it come out last night? Spend all your time waiting. Oh, the sets yesterday were freaking mad. It was crazy. It was proper crazy, you know. I'd kind of agree with you there, actually, Slade. If they had town hordes as well, as per the previous alphas, you could kind of then just get rid of the 7-day mechanic, because you would have so much going on. I mean, right now, the other hordes with the Screamer, the hordes that the Screamers call and all that kind of thing, is so OP right now that if they just filled up the towns like they used to be, you'd be so damn busy all the freaking time. The 7-day horde would be like just too much. It'd be too much. It'd be a step too far, you know. Came out a day early for everyone. Nice. Yeah, not looking too bad, Pagoose. Not looking too bad, bro. Not looking bad, man. We're getting there, right? Wall hype, chair cam hype, and Buck as a filler. Yeah. Thank you. Buck as an afterthought on that one. Yeah, I appreciate it. Stop it. Don't do it. You twerp. You did it. And even occasional karaoke. Very badly sang by myself. At least I admit it. What are you thinking about this game, Hot Toddy? Have you got it? Have you got 7 days? Are you thinking about it? Are you contemplating it? Or are you just gonna go, nah, let's stick with the driving? I get driving. Are you thinking about it, Toddy? Or maybe you play it already. Maybe you stream it already. I didn't realize. I thought you were pretty much just a trucking streamer, though. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I is wrong. Oh, really? There's all sorts of crazy shizzle going on back there. Like, what? What's going on at the back? You made a mess. You've been playing it for a good while now. Right, okay. Have you been streaming it at all? Have you been streaming it? That just sounds so wrong when you talk to a woman. Have you been strumming it? Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth, Toddy. You've been strumming it? Beautiful. Still a lot to learn, even though you're getting close to 100 hours. Yeah, there is just a lot to, not necessarily just to learn, but to get used to the game as well. And a lot of sequences and actions and preparations that make your life easier, you know, once you get used to doing them. It's almost a little bit of chess, you know, knowing in advance what it is you need to do and where it is you need to go and what it is you need to set up. And, do you know what I mean? It's almost like that. I would never say it's like chess, but you know, it's almost. It's the same idea of pre-preparing and knowing in advance what you need to get, where you need to go, what your best chance of survival is going to be, what thing's going to help you out. Because I prefer the normal bow, Johnson. I prefer the bow, bro. And I think I showed yesterday just how good the bow is. Sorry, but I think I showed that. I think I did. I think I win the bow argument, right? Was that not freaking awesome yesterday, right? You know what I mean? Once you get that bow, once you get it all pimped out, and you get steel arrows and everything else, man, that was just like a series of awesomeness. I think I showed yesterday just how good the bow is. All you people getting the crossbows, man. I think yesterday that bow is pretty fucking damn good. And it's a lot faster than the crossbow. Right? A lot faster. It used to be the soundtrack to, you know, the Formula 1 Grand Prix, Rage Quit? It used to be the soundtrack to the Formula 1 Grand Prix program in the UK. I'm not sure where it originally came from or who composed it or whatever, but they used it as the soundtrack for the Formula 1 Grand Prix program in the UK a long time ago. I'm not sure if it's still the same. I think it's changed now. I think it's different now. But they used it as the soundtrack donkeys ago. That's where I know it from. Yeah, OP is overpowered. OTT is over the top. I wouldn't say it feels like cheating. I think personally it needs balancing. Literally. I wouldn't say it's like cheating. It's not like cheating at all. But it needs balancing, in my opinion. It's not balanced very well. For the same costs in ammunition as a bow, you've got a crossbow with more damage per shot and very little, if any, arrow drop on it. And that, I think, should change, personally. But I disagree as in clearly better. Guska, I disagree with clearly better. I mean, seriously guys, did you not think yesterday with the bow I showed that it's as good if not better than the crossbow? I don't think I could have got all those as well as I did with the crossbow yesterday. Because the bow does have a faster reload speed. I think I showed yesterday with that 3-hour-long extravaganza that the bow is just as good. Just as good. It's just that you gotta get used to it. Which is where I think the crossbow is OP, because it doesn't really take any getting used to. It just fucking fires in a direct shot. And that's it. And that takes away any sort of skill element whatsoever. Takes away any sort of skill element at all. And that's where I think it needs balancing. Just my opinion. Of course. Oh man, Pakushka, that drives me insane. I mean, if you watch that, if you watch that video from yesterday, you'll see that it drives me insane. Oh god, insane in the membrane, insane in the brain. Yeah, that's the stupidest animation thing ever. Urgh! Rage.
Oh, a follower.
Nuya Honda. Thank you very much for the follow, man. Welcome, I appreciate it. Or woman. But either way, thank you for the follow. If you're a woman, then thank you even more so. But they're both equally accepted. Salut! How's it going, Kara? How y'all doing, brah? How's it hanging for you, Kara? How's it hanging for y'all?
Oh, a follower.
Sibilba! How's it going for you? Thank you for the follow. And welcome. How's you doing? Yeah, once they fix that animation, I think the bow is definitely my preferred weapon by far. It's still my preferred weapon anyway, but that does infuriate. That is the most annoying animation that just I've seen no point in. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Hot Toddy, thank you for the host. Appreciate that. The early follower gets the highlights. Yeah, for anyone that hasn't seen some of those highlights, do check them out. And there are some other highlights that aren't linked as well that I don't necessarily link. You can't have a link for all of them because there's a limit to how many links you can have for Nightbot, how many commands you can have. So I try and limit just what ones are linked and what ones aren't. So, but there are some other highlights that might be of interest for some people too. Yeah, they do, AG. Yeah, I don't know why, man. I like to dig while I'm streaming, actually. It's probably my preferred activity while streaming. Because it does mean that I can just sit here kind of ignoring what's what and just read the chat, right? Without there being just me sat reading the chat and no gameplay. So it's kind of like the least excuse for gameplay I can manage, right, while streaming. Do you know what I mean? And I hate to say it, but I think you guys like that too, right? You guys come. I think you guys like this channel because you like the interaction. You know, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think you like the interaction. I think you like the fact that I do interact pretty good. I think I am pretty good at that. I think that's what makes the community what it is, and that's what makes the channel what it is. And activities like this in a game allow me to do exactly that, right? To not worry about that and look at this and talk to you guys and read what you're saying, and you know what I mean. Do you know what I mean? I think it's an important part in the stream. So, and activities like the mining and so on just assist in that. And I do like mining. I do enjoy it. I know, but I enjoy it. I just do. Sorry. Only because of the chair. AG, I swear, AG. Man. All you chair people should just go to the stream called Buck's Chair and just sit in there and just leave me alone. Go and sit in his stream then if you like the chair so much. Know what I'm saying? There is a username called Buck's Chair, isn't there, or something? Was it Buck's Chair or Buck's Stream Chair or something? What was it, Buck's Chair? Someone made that username. Which is actually kind of awesome. That someone would do that, quite honestly. In the arms of the angel, fly away from here.
Oh, a follower.
Oh, GameWare Nuke, a follower. I could have swore GameWare Nuke was following here already. Hey GameWare, how's it going? I could have swore you followed like a million years ago. Is that the old Twitch unfollowing thing? Or is that the old, like, people unfollowing thing and then blame it on Twitch? Is it one of them things? Is it one of them? Twitch unfollowed you, all by accident. Okay. Welcome though, bro. How's it going? How you doing, GameWare? Could have swore you were following already. Like, a long time ago. Welcome to the dig-a-thon, not ton. Well, I am digging a ton as well, I guess, so. Yeah, I guess. You know, I understand. I understand. What did you all think of the Missy raid yesterday? Missy's good, right? Missy is quite fun. I do like watching Missy. No, Jerry. Shush. Shush. Jerry. Shh. Hey, Korshak. How's it going? How you doing? Korshak, can I ask you something? When did you... Shit. That's not part of the question. Fucker. That wasn't part of the question either. When did you start watching? Was it because of 7 Days to Die, or was it during PoE? For some reason, I have a feeling that you were a PoE fan. You know, I seem to have just stuck around for 7 Days to Die. Maybe I got that wrong. Maybe you were a 7 Days to Die fan and arrived at 7 Days to Die. I don't know. Work is over. Awesome. Always good when work's finished, right? Always good when work's finished for the day. 7 Days to Die. Alright, okay. I don't know why. For some reason I had you in mind as a PoE fan. No, I don't know why. Oh, the testing of the thing? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Rage. That would be good to do, wouldn't it? That would be good to do. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, maybe we should do that. Hey, Bjornerson, how you doing? Bjornerson is also a streamer of 7 Days to Die. And a very nice fellow as well. He makes lovely blueberry muffins. Isn't that right, Bjornsson? He makes beautiful blueberry muffins. He does, I'm sure he does. Were he to make any, I'm sure they would be lovely. Work is not over, another 4 hours to go. Damn! Damn! See? He makes wonderful blueberry muffins. I was right. That was a pure guess, but I was right. I just knew he would be the type to make wonderful blueberry muffins. I knew it. I knew it! And a buddy of Yak Zero as well. Yeah. He is indeed. Hey, Grand Spartan, how's it going? Grand Spartan is also a budding fellow trying to start on the streaming of the 7 days and so on. And he has a bit of a YouTube channel going with many, many base designs on it. That is his thing, is where he, from what I know so far, he concentrates on the designing of particular bases. So he's a bit of a designer. So you need ideas for base designs, or what the hell are you going to do for your next, alpha, then stop by his YouTube, Mr. MMA Fan. Mr. MMA Fan 76 is his YouTube channel. Feel free to stop by and have a look and think, oh, that's a good idea for a base. That'll give me some thoughts, something to do. Specializes in sort of low maintenance bases. Which is kind of cool, right? Everyone wants a low maintenance base and have to put loads of time into it after it's built. I kind of don't want to use this shovel because I'm going to end up with no stamina just from at the time that I have to run home. Let's go. Let's just go. Let's be having it and go. Should we just go? Because it's night time. It's the time. The time is nigh. You know what I'm saying? The time is nigh. You try PoE, but you find that with better. I understand that. I understand that. They're very different forms of action RPG. I think Diablo 3 appeals more to the WoW fans. The bright colors and the big numbers and all that kind of stuff. But each to their own, right? It wouldn't make a difference for digging faster, AG. It wouldn't make a difference. It would make no difference whatsoever, AG. It would make a difference for mining with a pick. But to be honest, even mining with a pick, if I was mining just in a mine with a pick, I don't run out of stamina. It's shoveling the dirt. It's digging with a shovel that makes you run out of stamina. And coffee does not give you enough regen to make you able to constantly dig dirt. So it's a lose-lose. It doesn't work for either. For mining